I love Mondays. What about you? Back on the EQ. Hey, we just had a Sunday Swamptacular Splash Fest. It was a all stream egg hunt. I need to dive back in. Look at this egg hunt, the seventh. He is that dwarf. This is hardcore. I die, I delete. That's it. No excuses. No sun was in my eyes. No PvP doesn't count. None of that. It's all delete. Level 9, I'm not hiding. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not making silent moves. Everything's shown live. It's fun. It's a lifestyle. I wanted something a little different than my usual, you know, the typical gameplay you get from me, which is what? Shadow Knights, occasional whatever, but I got gear. I got friends. I got, all that stuff. Egg Hunt, he's just got that fragile shell. But Egg Hunt the seventh, he's sturdy. So, with that being said, we're just getting started over here. Rise and Grind is my Thursday morning stream, and I kept kind of teasing that I was thinking about starting another one, starting another morning stream. Same hours, same time block, different day. Here we are. We're doing it. First one ever. This one's the um trial run. I don't know. I feel like I set the alarm. That was the hard part. I'm up. I'm always eager to wake up early to play some EQ. Always been like that. Since EQ was new, early morning has always been like the time I can sneak on the computer, get a little EQ in, you know? Some things change and some things don't. I feel like it's still the time that for me I'm best suited. Oh, look at this. We got a bard online in GFA. They've been on. I was gonna say they just popped in. I just didn't read it the first. Oh, they did just pop in. See? Interesting. Early risers. So the thing about bards, they're pretty quick, right? Level 5 plus bards are pretty quick. I've scoped this bard out. I did not attack. It seemed like punching down, even for a little self-found warrior like me. For a level 6 to attack a level 2, right? I took the high road. Let's see if that comes back to bite us. Not like beating them at level 2 changes anything in the long run. Not everybody's playing hardcore. Uh, as clearly seen by that time on the Shadow Knight, the XR Shadow Knight, I was having a real bad egg hunt day. I died, I think a couple times on egg hunts and deleted and started over, and um, one of the times I was just like, no, you know what? We're doing something different, and so I did an XR self-found XR Shadow Knight just for a little change of pace, something with a little more regen. I figured it'd be less downtime. Then got like bind rushed by this other Shadow Knight. It was kind of funny, honestly. It was like kind of hilarious, but I had to I had to bail on that plan because you know I was about to have to delete if I got harm touched one more time. It was powerful technology, but anyway, what I'm getting at is streaming hardcore EverQuest solo self-found on the PvP server might have its complications. You know what I mean? Like, believe it or not, there might be some complications, and I'm cool with it. Let's do it. There's some stuff in this region I'd like to kill right now, right? This little crossroads. Yeah. I say crossroads, even though it's more of like T road, but it's the only real intersection in BBM, so it's the spot. Now that I'm level 9, dinged level 9 last night. The stream was on YouTube and TikTok, and I think it went great. I think it was a excellent grind. I did a little like hour long grind. I killed a basilisk. I almost got killed by a basilisk on the following fight. It's been exciting. I don't think I've killed a crag elder yet. Could be the time. I'm just peeking around. My top priority right now, especially at this spot, be giant scarabs. I would love to finish off this green suit before I really move on from this area for a bit. I gotta kill giant scarabs. I think it's a 1 in 10 drop, and I need 2 different drops that are both 1 in 10. Something like that. That's what the wiki said, if I'm remembering correctly. I looked at it. I said, okay, cool. I closed it. And now I'm trying to remember it. So, you know, take it with several grains of salt. And that's alright. Dark blue. Oh. As you see, the halberd's pretty freaking good. 20 damage. Reflex, it's true. It's true. This is the new schedule. It's the same as before, plus Monday. I love Mondays. Back on the EQ. You know? Sunday was excellent, right? How'd you like it? How many levels we get with Egg Hunt? Like 4. And then I think I got 1 more during this YouTube thing. It's all on, you know, it's all recorded. It's all permanent record. Yeah. Crazy Swamptacular Splash Fest occurrence. Yeah, I think one of my favorites yet. I can't believe you watched it from afar but still got hyped up. Yes. I can't believe that I made it on that run, Kanos to Freeport. I made it all the way to South Row through the, you know, Lake Rathway. Whoops. I said I couldn't see the mummy, and then I rewatched the video after. I took a screenshot because the mummy is right there. I don't know how I missed it. And I'm like smiling too. Just running straight into a mummy, smiling, talking about how careful you gotta be. Just funny shit. It's ever since you got a job that's not too stressful, you get to enjoy Mondays. Yeah, another week. Good thing. It's a good thing. I wonder if I can get green XP from this. Let's see. I did get a dodge skill up. Yeah, we're doing it. Everything's coming together now. Just need a, you know, dark blue, maybe even con giant scarabs. Gotta keep our eyes peeled. Alright. I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking here. You know that bard? I think that bard is the same person as that magician, you know, the one that was attacking me. I only say that because when the magician logged off, not that long after, there's a level 1 bard get made. You know? It's like, are they looking for something a little faster? Are they looking for something that's like better for a team hit? Like, I don't think we've seen the end of static for Egg Hunt. I think somebody, you know, wants to be, you know, the villain of this story. And I say, A bard's a pretty good choice. Pretty villainous choice there, you know. Couldn't have picked something better. If I was in this situation, I'd probably go with a bard too. The magician was good, but you know, now that I know a magician's afoot, I'm a little more cautious about it. Bard, you can be cautious all you want. What are you gonna do when they run up bard speed on you? I don't know. Find out. Be in the right place, and not the wrong place. That's what I say. I mean, maybe am I unjustifiably paranoid? Maybe they're just doing their own thing, and it's just a coincidence. Maybe they're, you know, totally not even looking at the who all. They don't know there's a 9 warrior 1 zone away. They're just like, you know. But for some reason, that's not what I think. I think it's the first thing I said. Just a little P99 red paranoia poking through. You gotta have a little bit. Like, think of how much I had for Egg Hunt 4. That wasn't enough. You gotta crank it up at least here, right? Egg Hunt the 7th. He's a little more paranoid. He's seen what happens. You know? Not everybody's eager to see the egg triumph. They wanna crack that shell. Only 5 players online right now, and one of them is a level 1 troll that hasn't moved in weeks. This one's level 1 at the Freeport Bank, maybe sitting there actively at their computer right now. Who knows? Maybe not. And this one, I don't know. Saw it for the first time this morning when I logged on. I think they're between levels 2 and 10, maybe. Let's see. No. Listen, Beard, what's going on? Try to figure out what level they are. Oh, they're another level 1. Okay. So level 1, level 1, level 1, and then me and that bard, right? So if I'm sitting here thinking about this other player, it's like literally the only other player to think about. So, you know? Went to bed at 4 a.m., up at 6 a.m. Oof. Monday mornings for you. Oof. That's rough. But if you can get through it, I guess the reward is the missing sleep. Go pick it up later. I wish you luck, Justin Beard. Welcome in this morning. I killed one of these last night. A lowland basilisk. I said there's no level I would feel safe killing one of those. And then I easily chopped one up. It didn't even proc on me. And then I met it up to full, and I pulled another that was also dark blue. And it stunned me so bad. And then it stunned me 3 times in a row. And I said, you know what? I'm going to the guards. If I get out of this stun, I'm going to the guards. And I got out of this stun, and I went to the guards. I said, oh, you know, that's the danger of basilisks. You know, sometimes they're easy, but not always. At least they don't like KOS you. At least there's no Petrofin cousin at the crossroads here. That would be problematic. I'm trying to remember to work on two-hand blunt a little bit too, just in case I find something cool. Like it's gonna be two-hander. Like that's pretty much my only course of action on this too. Evencon Crag. I'm trying to think what's better, an Evencon Crag or a blue Basilisk. Probably Evencon Crag. It's not going to be easy either, though. Aha. If I didn't kill it in one shot, I was going to severely regret that decision, but it's okay. Got it. I can kill those bandits in the path. Especially now that I get green XP. Level 9 when it finally starts. I gotta remember that, because not that there's gonna be a next time. Egg Hunt 7 is that dwarf. I'm going all the way this time. I always forget what level you finally start getting, like, dark green XP. Level 9. level 9. What I've noticed anyway. So with that being said, I think level 9 is a little easier than level 8 was. 70% to 69%. I'm just behind in this. Ugh. 67 to 70. Ugh, I'm even more behind. I need a good round right here. Nope. You know what? If I don't get a good hit right here, I'm going on the guard. Just calling it early. Nope, I can't fight. I can't fight something that I'm losing. It doesn't work. Just gonna lose more HP if I keep trying. That was a good try. You got a dodge skill up. Got a defense skill up. Oh, actually, offense skill up too. A couple of them. So I'm stronger now than I was before. I'll take it as a win in that regard. But as far as XP gain, not quite. Not quite. I knew it'd be tough though. Even con, Big Bird. What about that sounds easy for a struggle quest, dwarf warrior. It's funny because these spiders haven't gotten any higher level. It's something I don't know if it's intentional or if it's a bug or whatever, but you do not get XP from anything green at 7 or 8. Those spiders, like, they've been green. Now I'm getting XP at 9. It's just weird, just strange. Ooh, that's my target. Giant Scarab, dark blue. Perfect. If only I had HP right now. But no, I had to mess around with a bird. If I kill giant scarabs, I can get the pristine giant scarab carapace. I can get the BP for the scarab suit. You know? That would be amazing. I get the cracked giant scarab carapace. And a couple regular legs. Which I might even just buy those off a vendor if I can't get them off a couple kills of the low level scarabs. You know, that's the boots. That'd be beautiful. That'd be at you know, pretty much my best build yet. Anyway, that's the goal. I just gotta be smart. I gotta be patient. I gotta regen my HP. Something I really, you know, I'm not the best at. I'm used to playing a troll. I can run around and regen. It's fine. I gotta really sit. Double my regen up from 1 to 2. That's big difference. Anyway, last night I don't think I had any close calls really. Of course that could be double checked. You can watch the YouTube live from yesterday. I was also live on TikTok and actually got to talk to a few people that weren't aware that, you know, P99 exists. Like a lot of people were like, "Holy shit, EverQuest, I remember this." Like, oh, buddy. So that's cool. Who knows? Talk to some people that used to play on the PvPs. On some Zek stuff, you know? So, perfect time to start a new character on Red, I guess, because it's nice and quiet in the morning. To really get some stuff done. Like this bard right here. Who knows what they're getting done? They could be kiting Orc Hill for all we know. This person's level 60. Hit them during the Sunday Swamptacular Splashfest stream on my Shadow Knight. I did not kill them. I just I hit them like once and they plugged. They did not have much buffs going on, it seemed like, so it was like, you know, can't really blame them. Probably would have been a harm touch situation pretty pretty soon after that. Can't lie. Giant Scarab. These can stun you pretty good. Not as bad as a Basilisk, though. Oh, wow. Oof. Speaking of stun, there it is. I'm gonna stay for one more swing. Okay. At that point, I was committed to the second swing. Not by choice. Hey, Glurky, what's going on? I love Mondays. This is my new early morning stream. Every Thursday and every now Monday, I'm gonna do a little 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. East Coast. You know, we're just getting started over here. Good to see you. Trying to kill the Scarab and having a little trubs. Ah, a 1-point slash? That's not gonna do it. I'm like really losing this fight. There we go. That's what I need. Still behind, but I closed the gap a little bit. Another one of those. Now I'm ahead. Barely, but I'm ahead. Oof. Reflex with the 15 stream streak. Love that. Thank you. Appreciate you. Honestly. I like the streak feature. It's so cool to see. I'm thankful for your streak. Alright, 11% gap here. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Ugh. Missed. 40% to 47%. I'm ahead a little bit. Shouldn't say I'm doing great. I'm doing okay because it only takes a couple of rounds to change that. Alright, I'm at 110. And these things stun, so I gotta be real careful. There it is. Fight's over. Fight's over for me. Got the slashing skill up, so call it a gain. But once I start moving slow, that's it. I can't outrun it anymore. I can't kite it. I'm gonna get stun locked. I'm gonna get killed. Hardcore, I gotta play it safe. You know, like, my instinct is to stay and fight, which is what happened to EGGHUNT Senior, right? It was a close fight versus an Orc Legionnaire, and it was a similar situation. I was ahead most of the fight. I get behind a little bit, I get ahead again, and it's almost over. And then he kills me. Because it's just a couple bad rounds in a row. That's all it takes. Once you get close, you stick around too long, you know, you're too confident. That's how they get you. I was too far from a zone line, which not unlike right now. No wiggle room, exactly. It sucks because that was a blue Scarab. That is like my target. That's what I'm here for. If I gotta bail on like the thing I'm here for, what am I even doing here? You know, but hey, it is what it is. I don't bail on them all. Sometimes I kill them. And I did get a skill up. So you know, I can cope. I got some cope here. The skill up. Perfect. What I meant to do. Almost cap right here, right? 50, I think. will be the cap for my level. We're just getting started on this, honestly. No longer berserk. All right, so if we look at my coin situation here, 4 plat, that's almost 7 plat. We'll round it up. 11 plat plus, what's this? Another 4. So I got like 15 and a half plat, something like that. That's pretty good. I'm almost there. I can almost upgrade this weapon, which is kind of crazy because this is a really good weapon. I'd buy the store-bought halberd. It's like 29. So I mean, I say I'm almost there. I'm like halfway there. But honestly, I think I might go for a pumice, just for like that like Hail Mary situation. It might save me in a PvP situation. Probably not, because warriors can't channel, right? I know this from having a higher level warrior and playing a warrior on Red 99 earlier in the server. Earlier in the server, we had options, right? There was the Golem Wand, which was instant cast. So we had option. You could still dispel as a warrior in the heat of the battle. That was very powerful. They decided it was too powerful. They gave it a cast time, which made bards even stronger than they are, and warriors at a severe disadvantage, along with monks and rogues with their 0 channeling. That's tough. That's really tough to you know. All it takes a light breeze, and your pumice is not gonna cut it. But you know, I'd rather have one and try it if I need it, versus not have one and wish that I had a pumice to at least try while I'm standing there, rooted and looking dumb or whatever. We'll see how it goes. You can use them offensively too. A lot of times, that's how I use them on my Shadow Knight, who has channeling. Part of why I play a Shadow Knight over a warrior. Traditionally, I played a warrior on EverQuest. PvE. I was like a raid tank type warrior, you know what I'm saying? At the very least, a rampage tank for the raid. I'd be in the cycle. I'd be in the main tank cycle, trading off when defensive was running out, stuff like that. Unless you had to do evasive. Depends on, you know how it goes. Tanks out there know. Warriors, we don't have many buttons to press, but the ones we do press are usually pretty crucial. Anyway, back in the day, ever since coming to P99 Red, I've never really been about that raid life. Been there, done that. Find my own fun. Right now, my own fun is a hardcore dwarf warrior. 10% in. Level 9. Uh-oh. What kind of goblin's that? A blue, but he's quick. It's like the sketchiest thing in this crossroads, I would say, is a Sow Speed Goblin. One of those runs up on you while you're, that part of why you can't overcommit to a Scarab or whatever. Yeah, even if it's close and you're winning, get too close, Goblin runs up on you and stuns you. Now the Scarab catches you a little early and you're taking 2 rounds. Maybe the Scarab stuns you right after the other one wears off. It's traumatic. I had that happen with the Crag Elder. I think I was level 10. Maybe I was level 9. It was EGGHUNT V, who was built different. That's what they said about him. What his tombstone says, built different. EGGHUNT V. We don't talk about EGGHUNT VI. But EGGHUNT VII, he is that dwarf. Going the distance. Start off with a little bat. I meted till 80%-ish. That's pretty good for me. That's almost patient. Every time my weapon misses, so sad. All right, 23%. We can chop this thing up right now. There it is. Hammer time. Trying to get some skill up on two-hand blunt. Only when it's no risk. My skill with it's too low to go blow for blow with that thing right now. It was the weapon of choice when I picked it up, I think. Got up to 10 skill. Actually, I might have did all that at the trainer. I might have picked this up late. I think the two-hand slash was an early gift. I was blessed by I think it was a decaying skeleton. Then the halberd I picked up at like level 6 or something. Again, it's decaying skeleton. Hooking it up in them hills. All right, 81%. If I see something good and easy, I'll get up to fight it. But otherwise, I'm meting up for something tough. No pain, no gain. I just want a little pain's okay. We can't crack the egg though. No eggy innards spilling on the butcher block floor. Gotta stay intact. Gotta keep it safe. Now that these are yellow, getting closer. Wouldn't mind killing stuff like that. Off the ticks. There we go. The bouncing HP is throwing me off, but I think I got it now. It's right after the bounce. I feel like sometimes it's the bounce is after the tick. Can't trust this shit. Alright, if we find Core Flunk, that wasn't that hard. I thought he harm touched. He's just a warrior. That was good. That was good intel. Killed Core Flunk and got a bronze weapon that I sold. That's part of why I'm so fabulously wealthy on this egg hunt, you know? It's a nice little sack. Got a little scared because I'm way far from the gut. I'm not, even though this bat is like dark green, I'm not even fighting it out there. I'm bringing it back here where I feel better fighting. Reflex. It could happen. It might. Most likely time slot is this one right here, because you know, I'm up early. I'm my own boss right now. And this is how I choose to do it. The eggs gotta grow strong. Part of a balanced breakfast. Alright, I saw another giant bat. Even con scarab? Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I could kill it if everything went right, but a big if. Missing a lot on this. Unfortunate. There we go. There's a chop. They got a little over 100 HP this one. Oof. Put me up good. It's crazy that I'm only barely ahead on this right now. There we go. Like, I don't need to hit it that many times. I'm struggling. Alright, so maybe it's got like, what, 150 HP? Something like that. Oh. Bad stun. There's the skill up. Why I'm doing it. Someone takes so long killing it that it like starts recovering and runs into friends. As long as that doesn't happen. Hey, band-aid. Full bubble in. This is good. Slow and steady. That's the egg hunt way right now. Maybe steady's a little overstating it, but you know, slow. Very slow. Level 12 Necromancer in Crushbone. How spooky. Ooh. Ooh. Named Darkest. I like the name. So it's 3 level 1s. And then me and another player. And for all I know, this other player is the one that's been just swapping between characters. Because we've seen a few different ones on and off. Could be one person right now. Just moving stuff around, checking stuff. Logistics quest, you might say. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they're all different people and they're, you know? Haven't really seen more than the 5 at once on this morning, though, I don't think. Right? I mean, that could be raw. Oh, there you go. There was 6. But who knows? I'll tell you what I know though. We're just getting started over here. Early in the morning, Monday morning. No better time to enjoy a little EQ. Start the week off right. What do you consider? Is Monday the start of the week or is Sunday the start of the week? I feel like it's always been like Monday for me. Like Sunday's the weekend, right? Like it's at the end of the week. Unless you think of them as like bookends, right? And Saturday and Sunday are like the weekends, But the people don't call it the weekends unless they're talking about multiple, right? The weekend, Saturday and Sunday at the end of the week. Monday's the beginning of the week. But yeah, like every calendar starts on Sunday. It's probably something to do with like church, right? That'd be my guess. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the Sunday Swamptacular Splash Fest 2026. Probably not, but we could pretend. It's number 20 coming up this weekend. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have to kick it up a notch as far as it's a special. It ends in a 0 for crying out loud. Number 20. That's like that's party worthy. Anyway, I'm medding up pretty good. Yeah. Oh, Roman numerals are cool. That's why I've been doing Egg Hunt the 7th. Is VII. Of course, I only get a surname if I can make it to level 20. Haven't done that on any of the egg hunts yet. Almost on Egg Hunt Senior, but I'm trying to hit double digits. Okay, large spider, dark green XP. Seems like it anyway, based on that message. A blue scarab. I'm not quite ready for... The scarab's gonna just walk into the guards. What a shame. Oh, well. Guards are distracted over there. Hell yeah. Actually, get ready for this thing. All right. How ready is ready enough? I mean, 100% would be perfect, obviously, but I don't know if I'm going to trail off right there. Obviously, I need all the HP I can get. Obviously. But, I mean, if the fight is going bad, I'm going to bail early anyway. Let's just go for it. Ooh, or... I'm so easily distracted. Kill the skelly. I was thinking this would be easier, less downtime. Good chance to kill both. We'll see. There will be some downtime. In fact, this is a little on the tougher side of what I was hoping. Ooh, defense skill up though. That's like putting on another piece of armor, let's face it. Ooh. Couple more good rounds. It's all it takes. All it takes. Alright, slash didn't happen. There it was a miss anyway. One more good round. That's it. I'm gonna put on the hammer for it. Regret. Cool. 50%. Take a little med break. A regen rest. How about that? A regen rest. That's all. That's all. Keeping my head on a swivel. Doing some changing of the guard over here. But anyway, let's get full HP, and then I want to kill a scarab. I really do. That Skelly was excellent, though. Alright, I'm going for it. I'm going for one of these scarabs. The blue one. The blue one. Almost full. I'm so close to full HP, I might as well do it. Seven HP, like 4 ticks. It's not long. All right, let's go. Find a clear spot without beetles to kite it. Because they do social. Right? We know this. And they don't flee. Like, beetles, don't sleep on the beetles. I slept on a beetle once. Terrible. I think it was EGGHUNT VI. The most technologically advanced of the early egg hunts. You know, he had a halberd from a very, very young age. Squandered it. Sleeping on a beetle. Tried to fight a redcon beetle. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking. That was the problem. I was yapping. I pulled it, and it killed me before I even like put 2 and 2 together. It was way too strong for a level 5. Whoops! Don't sleep on a beetle, even if you got the halberd. I'm 4 levels higher than that egg hunt was, and I'm still sweating this one out. Almost took an extra round there. Derping. Good round. Good round. I gotta finish strong though. Since they don't flee, I'm not gonna get a chance to bust the hammer out on this one. I guess there's always the chance to. It just wouldn't be smart. My skill's too low. And it's not as good. Halberd's just better. we get? Pristine. There we go. That's a BP. That's the BP for me. I'm not going back yet. Staying strong. I want to kill more of those. I want to get the cracked giant scarab carapace for the boots. Blue goblin. Last blue goblin I fought, like, kind of tore me up. There's another dark blue scarab somewhere around. Saw it. Had her pick of the beetles. It was nice. You know me. This is the hardest part for me. The sit still and gain HP back. Like, this is the part that'll kill me. Skipping the important step, right? Of sitting there and staying still. Doing my best here. Doing my best. How's everybody doing this morning? Almost 7 a.m. You know, sun's up. It's morning time, but here in Norath, you know, it's also morning time, right? 9 a.m. in game. Beautiful day in Butcher Block. Hardly a cloud in the sky. Maybe a little. Maybe a little cloud. Partly cloudy. I don't know. It's a beautiful shade of light blue. I love it. It's this got to be one of my favorite, like, starting areas, right? You come out, especially back when they had more skellies. Oh man, the hills were alive with the, you know, clattering of undead. It was great. You got so many bone chips. You run inside, you turn them in. You get some patchwork and tattered. I mean, you still do, but not like you used to. Still got a couple skellies, but there used to be skellies as far as the eye could see. You know, on P99 anyway. They're trying to make it more classic. Like, so if it's more classic now, great. I just remember how it used to be, and it was pretty cool. Liked that. Just like the kobold camps in Steam font. Used to like those. Guess they're not classic, so you better not have liked them because they're gone. Somebody had a screenshot, and they weren't in the screenshot, so it's like, guess they don't exist. That's the kind of evidence that we need for BowQuest, right? We had some screenshots of somebody hitting somebody like a arrow for 2 damage or whatever. Maybe it would help, but supposedly it's getting fixed. We just haven't had a patch quite a while. You see me, I'm thinking about it. Getting impatient for the beetle. I'm gonna really regret when it's like a close call and it didn't have to be. Hey, Functional Parrot, what's going on? I'm trying to be patient over here. My strong suit. Am I strong enough? Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm level 9. I tried to sneak a little sit in there. I know I'm balling out of control. So Corflunk is not a Shadow Knight. He's a warrior. Is that a halibut? Yup. The dude. Good to see you. Big halibut hours. I did a little stream on YouTube last night. I got a and TikTok, but I got a whole level. I'm level 9 now. You know, it's on the permanent record. You know, I'm not making any silent moves on the hunt. Staying above board and transparent. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whew. Yeah, I hunt the baller. See if I can get the tick. Sit. Nope, just missed it. There's one. There's one. Like, I could really try to sweat these scarabs out because they're slow, but I guess, well, let's not overcomplicate. This is enough. This is enough to beat scarabs, right? Halberd plus a little rhythm. I don't need to. I do like getting a second there. Nope. 29% to 72%. Got the set. Oh, got stunned though. Getting the sit as like a caster is so huge. Getting the sit as like a troll is pretty good. Getting the sit as a dwarf, it's like you're double. I got it again. You're double in your regen. If you think of it that way, it sounds huge, right? Going from 1 to 2, it's like, I guess every little bit helps. Clobbered that thing. Honestly, really good XP there. And the downtime's not going to be that bad, you know? We snuck a couple little sits in there. That helps. I'll be right back. Reflex, thanks for stopping in this morning. My people need me too as far as these beetles. My dwarven people need me to kill beetles. Bring back a cracked giant scared carapace. That's the piece I need now. If I get that, I'm going back to town. Till then, I'm out here farming. Right? Eradicate these things. This is great XP. I swear, level 9's easier than level 8 and level 7. Can actually kill some green stuff for some XP. Less downtime in that regard. Little gains are still gains, you know? Just missed it. Got it. Trying to sneak a sit tick. It's so high risk, right? You get hit sitting, you take full damage. It's like not worth it. Makes all whatever little thing you snuck in there like totally fade away. So just don't get hit. Just don't get hit. As a caster, it's huge though. Because you get mana, right? You get a meditate. Ah, missed. Got it. Got it again. I think I missed it, yeah. It's tough to tell when it's bouncing all around like that. I caught it that time, barely. Oh! On me up. Got it. Got it. Got it again. Missed the swing, though. That would have been nice. Get a couple sit ticks and then hit the swing? Beautiful. Like, I tried. I tried again. Like, it's... My weapon's swinging. It's not like I'm getting red text. I'm getting white. Oh my god. The white text is killing me. Missed like 4 in a row. Hmm. 5. Come on. Maybe it's the halberd. Let me try this weapon. At least the kicks were solid. I was getting solid kicks the whole end of that fight. It was going so well in the beginning, and then just I couldn't finish it. But then finally did. No loot. Great XP. Um, if the fight finished the way it started, where I was just chopping it up, we'd have like no downtime right now. I'd be already fighting something. It's unfortunate, but you know, downtime's part of EQ. I'm trying not to yap through the downtime. I'm trying to save my yapping for when I'm chopping. Um, I do love Mondays. I know I titled that stream that. It's a new week, you know, new opportunities. Be a champion. Speaking of being a champion, that's that's the title you get when you join the Discord. Uh, called the Swamp. Come on down. Water's fine. And while I'm posting links in the chat here, I do have take a moment to tell you that every day I post EQ PvP clips. Post them on those three right there, and I will be posting them on YouTube as a compilation eventually too. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Um, wherever you view vertical videos, you know, the ones that are like phone size and shape, that's where you should check me out at Chewy What a Wookie as seen below right here in the purple, or you click a link in the chat. Anyway, not trying to go I'm not trying to go all Sunday on you with the over the top uh you know promotion there. I just had to let you know. I'd be I'd feel like I was leaving something out if I didn't. There I go. Yapping through the med break. This will be good, you know, good on the YouTube later. Every VOD goes to the YouTube eventually. I'm not missing any. I know it looks like there's a gap forming, but I'm just a little behind on editing. I've been going so hard on the TikToks. I just got a little behind on the YouTube. It's a lot. It's a lot to juggle. I'm working on it though. You know, if anybody could do it, I got the Fippy Dark Paw spirit in me. I'll get it done. I'll get it done. I got you know, I got a checklist made of stuff I gotta do to catch up. I'm working through it. But anyway, let me just sit until I'm full. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Even Con Scarab, I'm letting the guards handle that one. That's out of my pay grade. Blue Scarab, that's more my speed. Maybe, if I'm feeling it. Giant Bat, though. It's green. It should give XP, right? Looks like I would have the upper hand. That's a dark green message, if I ever heard one. Nothing reasonably safe looking about this opponent, I'll tell you that. Come on. There we go. At least I'm not taking damage. I'm speaking too soon. Fight's not over yet. Alright. Alright. No skill ups, which is really what I was hoping for there. But take what I can get. I'll take a little XP. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Alright, here we go. Blue Scarab. I'm full HP. I don't need to do any sit. I'm like, why isn't it ticking? Not the first time I've caught myself doing that. When you min-max, it's you know, it's on or off. Are you min-maxing or not? Here we go. Here we go. It's like totally unnecessary. I'm like 99%. I don't need to sit. I don't need to risk all that. Not yet. I'm just getting in the zone, you know? When you're sweating it up as a warrior, this is really all you got. You don't have too many tricks up your sleeve. You can joust. Dot. I'm sure there's other things. There's gotta be other things. Come on. Rough. I was thinking about it. I wonder if the real sweat move here against something that stuns like this. I would say beetles. They're kind of, you know what I mean? Like, they stun. They will stun you pretty good. I wonder if the move is you use the other weapon, the faster one, and then you switch to the slow one after the stun. Because you're almost, you know what I mean? You're almost getting 2 rounds in. You know what I mean? I'm thinking out loud. This is some theory quest. I do like bopping for 20 potentially, if I'm just rocking the halberd. But you know what I'm saying? Like look what I'm thinking here. Use the sword, and then you swap it. You know what I mean? Kind of. Still, the sword's too slow too. It's not really you know what I mean? You kind of anticipate that stun, where you're sticking around for 2 rounds. I don't know. Thinking out loud. It's really not that big of a delay difference here. 50 and 56. So a little over half a second difference. In the scheme of things, that's not very much. But you know what I'm saying. So maybe something faster for the Scarab because of that, right? Except I got stunned before the swing anyway, so... But not always. Sometimes you get the swing off first. Just a lot of... You're making a sacrifice for a what if. I don't know if that's like the smart play. Maybe the smart play is you stay the course with the good weapon. Certainly simpler. Mm. Nope. No cracked carapace. That's really what I'm looking for. That's the quest right now. But speaking of quest, here in EverQuest, at nighttime in Butcher Block Mountains, there's a couple bandits that'll pop. Nighttime's in a couple hours in game. Maybe we work our way. Oh shit! Maybe we work our way that way. See what we see. I should get green XP from even the lowest bandit. I would think. We'll find out. I was not getting XP last level from greens there, but that's, you know, I'm pretty sure something's up with level 7s, level 8s, and dark green XP not working. Just I don't know how it's supposed to work, but I get green XP now. That's all I know. Get that sitting. Oh, got it. I got a second chance and it worked. And we're right on schedule. I want to get there for 8. 7 now. Sit in my way there. This is as good as sitting still. It's better even. I get to do stuff. I love that. I just gotta pay attention to the road a little bit too, just in case. But, until 8 p.m., I don't think there's really any obstacles in the stretch. And I'm looking for those obstacles. Missed a sit there. I'm on even numbers. All right. 8 p.m. Where are these guys? No, I missed the sit again. I'm on even numbers. Maybe I'm in the wrong stretch. Keep pushing on. I got my HP high enough for some bandits. Famous last words. Let's go. Find them. Oh, I've gone too far. That's why I'm not seeing. It was 7 p.m. when I was going through bandit territory. I was actually running like too good, actually. um, let's see. I think it's after this guard shack, but before the next guard shack, something like that. These were really good for me at like level 7. It was like one of the few spots that was like perfect. Now that I'm level 9, maybe I'm a little higher for it, but I think they got some good range to them. You might see a... Wait, this one's dark blue. Like, they're not super fast. I feel like they're maybe faster than a beetle, but maybe not. Maybe same. And they're crunchy. Decent XP. Nice loot. The other one. Hey. Very nice. Now what? I think maybe let's go back to Kaladin, get the BP. Just be that much stronger for the, you know, the final push of the stream. I'm not gonna ding level 10 right now, I guess, but who knows? Maybe later. If I find a little time, I'll go on YouTube. Get you know, get some more egg hunt adventures in. You know, I'm always pushing my luck like that. I'm a hardcore dwarf warrior. One wrong move, and it's, you know, egg all over the place. Hmm. Worth a little check sometimes if it's easy. That was like bordering on too much work, but hey, 3 silver's 3 silver. Oh wow. Oh wow. I almost want to just leave that right there. That's big time. Not saying I'm, you know, not saying I'm gonna need to re-roll anytime soon, but I'm just saying that's a pretty cool thing. Maybe some dwarf will need it. Some, who knows? Who knows who that dwarf could be? It's the same weapon as what I'm using. It's really strong. You know, that's like blessed. I gotta talk to this guy about Scarab BP. $23 gold. What he wants. You know what? You know what, dude? I got you. Check this out. This is big time. Pristine, 23 gold. Small patchwork tunic. 6 armor class, step aside. Small Scarab BP coming in with more than double. And a little bit of stat action too. 1 strength, 1 stamina, 10 HP, -1 dex, +2 save disease. And the style is it's insane. It goes so good. Look at that. Look at that. With the hat to match. Anyways, let's make a little room here. And I'm getting back right to it. I'm not buying any more backpacks. I can't. Just because I can carry more stuff doesn't mean I have the strength to carry more stuff. You know, it is what it is. I did not put my starting points in strength. Maybe I should have. Maybe maybe I fucked up. I don't know. Got 14 plat-ish after all that. Cool. Cool. Keep saving. Keep stacking. Looking good while doing it. Look at this. Look at that fit. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I just need the green boots, and I got that suit. Pickle suit. Good shit. You heard of dwarven pickles. That's what they mean. Anyways. We're just getting started over here. I got 24 and a half more minutes left in me. You know, but who's counting? Let's go. Let's enjoy this. Enjoy a little EverQuest. I think I can make a nice little chunk of XP in that time. You know? Brel willing. If Brel wills it. Brel Cyrillis. I guess I could have tried to transfer money a little better. Green eggs and... Dude, I'm so glad you're here. Green eggs and ham. I'm never too late. Never too late to say. I'll say it now. Little green eggs. Where's my ham? Where's my ham? Go with these green eggs. That's a good one. Sam, I am. Yeah, Dr. Seuss is semi-local. Not the same state, but you know what I mean. There's small states over here. I know where you know, I don't know where Dr. Seuss is from because they got all Dr. Seuss stuff everywhere in Springfield. You know, the beautiful city of Springfield, Massachusetts. You got all sorts of Dr. Seuss paraphernalia about in the streets. Maybe this summer I might go. Let's see a big Cat in the Hat sculpture or something. Anyways, Massachusetts. Bandits are back up. See, dude, I was so twisted up about how these bandits worked. I thought I understood them. I couldn't be more wrong. Like, you do get multiple waves in the night. I was like so sure that it was like a one and done. They spawn in the night, you kill them, or you don't, and they despawn in the day. That's it. I didn't realize you kill them early enough in the night, you get another wave. You kill that wave early enough, you can get a third wave. I think that's probably the limit, though. You know? I don't think you get a fourth no matter how fast you are, but... Well, I didn't even know there was a second or a third possible, so what do I know? You know what I mean? It's like some Men in Black philosophy. Imagine what you'll know tomorrow. Yeah, I still like this camp. Even at level 9. Solid. Solid every night. Rusty dagger, not that cool, but take it to a vendor. For now, it's light enough. So my entire EQ existence, I thought Fine Steel Dagger was as worthless as like every other dagger you could find, you know what I mean? For some reason, I was convinced that you could take it to a vendor for like maybe a gold, but like probably not even. And I would just let Fine Steel Daggers rot. But I would pick up other Fine Steel to vendor it. I wonder how many thousands of plat I left sitting around on the lightest Fine Steel you could find. You know what I mean? Like, those are the best ones. Let's face it. They sell for just as much as like a, you know, the rest of them, but they're lightweight. Whoops. You know, live and learn. I think, I don't know. I think it was because of the regular dagger, right? Like the one you can get off, wait to plat, find steel daggers. Right, I was totally wrong my whole life. I thought that was the worthless one. I've even, like, destroyed some. Just to, you know, clear corpses. And it was, like, sometime this year I found out that they're actually, like, valuable. I think it's because of that, you know, the erudite necromancer that stands near the Plane of Fear portal, Cinderella or whatever. She could drop like a regular dagger, right? And I like got disappointed with one of those in like recent history or whatever, like 4 years ago or something when I came back. And like that reinforced for me that I was, you know, right, that daggers suck, you know? It's true, regular dagger sucks. Rusty dagger sucks. Tarnished dagger sucks. I'm pretty sure even bronze dagger sucks, but the fine steel. Fecal finger painting, yeah. The daggers of Butcher Block. It's a real phenomenon. How you doing? Double F. Bronze dagger misrep. What, is it a good one? The dude, it's another bad one. Because that's, I don't usually see too much bronze anyway. So it never really comes up for me. But if I went to like Lesser Phase Sisters, I would be presented with the option of picking up a bronze dagger or not picking up a bronze dagger. They're bad. Okay. Good. I'm glad, because that's another one I would have left rotten. Under the assumption that they suck. Come on. That's a reverse. Yeah, that's nice, lightweight, good plat. Feel ya. I mean, I'm tempted to make my way out there a few levels, but I might want to invest in cloudy pots first, to be honest. You know, you got to spend money to make money. It's kind of a high stakes scenario. I could potentially buy a cloudy pot right now. But I don't know. I think my platinum order of operations should be halberd, 29 plat. Crystallized pumice, what, like 17 plat. And then a couple cloudy pots. That's another 20 something plat. I should probably get a crim pot too, maybe even before the cloudies. Kill the bad horse with druid. I mean, is that cheating the dude? Combine web times 2. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, if they have two-hander, I would much prefer that. But I think the 29 plat halberd is going to be my move. And I'll just avoid magic only stuff for a bit. Right. I know. Oh, I know. I just feel like if it would that be cheating if I killed it on the druid to make sure it wasn't up? You know what I mean? I feel like it's more exciting if it's potentially up. That horse deserves it. I mean, it doesn't see invis though, right? I could just cloudy pot through the zone. Hopefully, you know? Nice XP. Seems like I got away from the crossroads. Maybe the spot's even better for me. I was scared of this spot because of core flunk. Now that I know that I can kill core flunk and potentially get bronze, I'm like a little more into this spot. You kill it every time. You know, I've never in my life killed or assisted in killing that horse. I always thought it was like some sort of super hard raid mob. You know? Everything I know about that horse I learned in like middle school. And times have changed, you know? Lower Guck was a raid zone back then. I've learned that you can solo Lower Guck, actually. You know, with the modern techniques, gear, and knowledge, you know, doesn't take like 15 level 40s to kill the Arch Magus anymore. Okay. Big bat. Go for a Maroon's toy. Ooh. That's out in the Karanas, right? That's quite the journey for a little egg. Upper hand bat. Maybe that's what I should be focusing. Stuff that's like on the easier side. The dark greens. Less downtime. Speaking of downtime, here I am running into the great unknown over there without HP. Let's go back to the bandits. I think we can get a third wave. Dude, I appreciate your lurking, and your the streak number can rise even faster now, right? It's like we had 25% more streams per week now. This is good. I like the Monday more. I love Mondays. How about that? Back at it. Back at it on a Monday morning. All right. Let me add some bandits. It's your Friday, Ratwell? Nice. Nice to have your Friday on a Monday. For a week, we're moving up. We're moving up. It's a fun time slot. You know what I mean? No better time for EverQuest. The world's sleeping. We're rising and grinding over here. We're just getting started with it, too. Tuesday's only a day away. And then, Wednesday. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. But don't worry, I'll post a EQ TikTok. You know I will. It'll be day 80-something. And just like every day, I'll post one on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we'll be rising and grinding in this very same time slot again. Friday, similar to Wednesday. Catch me on TikTok. Maybe you'll see me go live on YouTube or something. Stay in the Discord to know all about all that. Pop a link in the chat. And then, of course, by the time Sunday Swamptacular Splash Fest 2026 comes around, it'll be number 20 this weekend, which is obviously special. Big deal. Yeah. And then it'll be time for Monday again after that. Pretty good week. Pretty good schedule. I'm consistent. This is a new time slot, but it's going to be like a solid time slot. That was like 2 rounds. Get him turned and running. Almost too easy. No XP on that one. It literally was too easy. Alright. Empty my bags while we're near the vendor. And I think we might even get another wave. No. That was the third, and I said we only get 3? Or was that the second? I don't remember now. Who knows?
That was easy.
Right? Way too easy. Maybe I can find something on a vendor to buy to lighten this load up a little bit. I'm like almost encumbered, and it's almost all silver. And almost 4 plat worth of silver. That's no small amount for a struggle quest in dwarf. Now, is it enough to make me want to run all the way into the bank? No. Especially not at this stage of the stream. You could say we're just getting started over here, but quite literally, it's towards the end. I don't know why I wanted to chop this chicken up, but I did. Did it. They don't even drop anything good. These do. If I can get 2 scarab legs, I'll be, most of the way to my matching green boots. I need 2 scarab legs and a giant cracked scarab carrot. There's the 2 legs. Keep those. And then yeah, I'll have the matching boots. But it's like the cracked carapace is just as rare as the pristine, right? I do believe it seems to check out. Crack staff sells for 1 plat, 2 gold. Almost 3 gold. Let's buy it and see. I don't lose much on that. I'm gonna buy a couple more. Oh, 2 more. See what else they got. Doing a little light digging over here. Replat for that. I don't want that. That's too much. Go to a different vendor. Let's see what else we see. Another crack staff. No small cloth wrists anywhere, huh? Like one more building. I love vendor diving in the morning. You know, nothing like it. Nothing like it. You dive on in, you see what you see. Not a good deal for me, but this might be. I could buy a little more water. Buy 29 waters. I'm in it for the long haul, you know? 23 rations. And now the load is sufficiently light now. I'm happy with that. Peeking a little bit more. Just a little bit. Tarnished two-hander. Ooh. Interesting. I lost a little bit on the trade over, but like honestly not that much. It's worth it to me. Lighten the load by like 30 pounds almost. Still got almost 15 plat. Surprisingly more than I had before because I sold a couple of things. Good. Back to the crossroads, maybe kill something, and then you know, call it a day. Or call it a morning at least. You know, like I said, you might be able to catch a little more egg hunt action if you're in the Discord. You'll see me post a link. If you follow the Facebook, I'll definitely post the link there. Or if you just pay a real close attention to YouTube, you might notice that I'm live. Whatever. If you're scrolling TikTok, who knows? I would love to randomly come across your feed and you're like, oh, Chewy's playing Egg Hunt live on TikTok right now, you know? I love it, but you know, I'm not counting on that randomly happening. There's a lot of things happening at once on that site, you know. You might scroll into some other stuff instead. Who knows? Who knows? But I will be there. If I'm on YouTube, I'm dual streaming it. I'm trying it out, you know? New technologies. I'm trying to TikTokify EverQuest. Maybe I'm trying to EverQuestify TikTok. You know? You never know. What time is it? I think it's probably too late for bandits now. I don't know what time they specifically despawn, but not seeing any. It's pretty much morning in game. I don't think they're up. But let's see. Oh shit. I accidentally just dragged my screen way to the side. I was just sidestepping. Good thing I'm not like close to a dangerous camp. That could have been. Imagine ending a hardcore run like that. 3 minutes before the end of the stream. It's like derping around. Accidentally screen drag and lock a movement key and you're just run into disaster. Leroy Jenkins style and die. That'd be terrible. You know? It is what it is though. That's the danger of playing in windowed mode for me, you know? But, you know, I'm trying to chat it up. Gotta be able to got one monitor. So it's windowed mode or it's no chat for me. And, you know, like, in the chat. Saying what's up and having a giggle with you sometimes. But let's see what we see at the crossroads. I got time to kill one thing. Potentially. I would love a blue scarab that then went to drop a cracked carapace, right? That would be ideal. That'd be the perfect little wrap it up moment here. Got the blue scarab. So far, so good. Let's go. 8%. Oh, I see a goblin. Gotta watch out for that. Ruin my pull. Ugh. Ugh. Got any ideas for Tuesday tomorrow? I'd love to hear them. Let me know in the Discord. 'Cause I'll be off and jetting as soon as this scarab's done. We'll do a little raid, of course. Hopefully somebody's playing EQ so we can go enjoy it. Otherwise, you know, I'll be left to my own devices. We'll figure something out. Alright. No crack carapace there, but it was great XP, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Almost 70% in. This is we're doing good. Egg Hunt the 7th. He is that dwarf. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's a hardcore run. If I die, I delete. No excuses. That's why he's Egg Hunt the 7th. You know, he's doing good though. 9 almost. You know, more than halfway to 10. It'll be great. It'll be great. Maybe I'll see you on YouTube before the next Twitch stream, which will be Tuesday. That's the afternoon one where maybe I'll play something else. Living on the Edge. You got that. You got that right. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Like I said, we're gonna go lead a little raid and yeah, talk to you later. See you in the Discord. Peace.